Some of you may think that writing an essay is a difficult task when it's not the case. Now, we are going to see together how to write an essay following a scientific method, okay? Now, first of all, you write a first draft, and your first draft will help you work out the structure and framework of your essay, how you will answer the question, which evidence and examples you will use, how your argument will be logically structured, okay? Your first draft will not be your final essay. Think of it as raw material you will refine through editing and redrafting. Once you have a draft, you can work on writing well, okay? Now let's see these different elements that we have talked about one by one. Structure. Structure your essay in the most effective way to communicate your ideas and answer the question. All essays should include the following structure. Introduction. The introduction moves from general to specific. This is where you open with a short orientation, introduce the topic area or areas with a general, broad opening sentence or two. Answer the question with a thesis statement and provide a summary or roadmap of your essay. But remember that you should keep it brief and mention all the main ideas. The second part is the body. The body of your essay consists of paragraphs. Each is a building block in the construction of your argument. The body is where you answer the question by developing a discussion. Show your knowledge and grasp of material you have read. Offer exposition and evidence to develop your argument. And use relevant examples and authoritative quotes. If your question has more than one part, structure the body into sections that deal with each part of the question, okay? You will have as many paragraphs as is required, okay? Depending on the topic that you are writing about. Now for the conclusion moves from specific to general. It should restate your answer to the question, re-summarizes the main points, and finally include a final broad statement about possible implications, future directions for research to qualify the conclusion, etc. Okay? However, never introduce new information or ideas in the conclusion. Its purpose is to round off your essay by summing up, okay? No new ideas in the conclusion, okay? Now for the essay paragraphs. A paragraph is a related group of sentences that develops one main idea. Each paragraph in the body of the essay should contain a topic sentence that states the main or controlling idea, supporting sentences to explain and develop the point you are making, evidence from your reading or an example from the subject area that supports your point, analysis of the implication or significance or impact of the evidence finished off with a critical conclusion you have drawn from the evidence, okay? And a concluding sentence that restates your point and analyzes the evidence or acts as a transition to the next paragraph. Of course, you should learn more about paraphrasing, summarizing, and quoting as you write your paragraphs, okay? Because these techniques are of paramount importance to writing, okay? Now, tips for effective writing. Let's discover them together. Start writing early. The earlier, the better. Starting cuts down on anxiety, beats procrastination, and gives you time to develop your ideas. Keep the essay question in mind. Don't lose track of the question or task. Keep a copy in front of you as you draft, edit, and work out your arguments, okay? Don't try to write an essay from beginning to end, especially not in a single sitting. Begin with what you are ready to write, a plan, a few sentences, or bullet points. Start with the body and work paragraph by paragraph, okay? Take your time, because what counts most is not finishing up quickly, but having a nice essay by the end, okay? By the end of writing, or in the end, it's better to say in the end. Write the introduction and conclusion after the body. Once you know what your essay is about, then write the introduction and conclusion. Use signpost words in your writing. Transition signals can help the reader follow the order and flow of your ideas. Remember linkers and signal words. You need them. You need to use a lot of them to show at what point you are in your essay, so that the reader of your essay understands the gist of your words, okay? Or the message that you want to convey, okay? Now, integrate your evidence carefully. Introduce quotations and paraphrases with introductory phrases. Revise your first draft extensively. Don't forget revision. Make sure the entire essay flows and that the paragraphs are in a logical order. It should make sense in the end, okay? What you say should be logical, it should be plausible, understood, intelligible, use whatever term you like, but it should be understood by your reader in the end, okay? Put the essay aside for a few days. This allows you to consider your essay and edit it with a fresh eye, okay? Because as you write your first drafts, there may be a lot of mistakes, and you may notice them after making 2 or 3 readings, and that is normal, okay? You shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes. It's not the end of the world, but as you revise, you will edit, you will make changes, you will make rectifications, okay? So make sure you read and you reread. This is very crucial for your work. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Bye bye.